consider approval of new teacher contracts. Mr. Corcoran.
Mr. Shackle.
Somebody better look at him anyway. So we have Caleb Cole is one of our band directors that we currently have. She is taking a new position somewhere. I think her husband is employment job. So we have a couple open assistant band director positions, and so we interviewed some candidates, and we feel like that an individual by the name of Caleb Cates fits exactly what we're looking for, and so he is going to come here if he's approved from Garland ISD Bussey Middle School, where he is currently employed as an assistant band director at the middle school, Bussey Middle School. So it is our recommendation that we offer Caleb Cates the high school, junior high assistant band director position that we currently have that's vacated by Caleb Cole. Any questions? Or should I ask any questions before I make that recommendation?
And the band director, he was in on the interviews?
Yes,
stuff?
he was the one that
he
actually left.
Okay.
Is it hard to get directors or assistant directors or things like that for bands?
Well, we've had a lot of experience interviewing for the past few years. It seems to be a high turnover position. We do actually have two assistant positions open right now.
But this is going to cover one of them?
This will cover one.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not a new position, it's just replacing an individual that we currently have.
Will the salaries be similar?
Very similar, actually, because the one we have that is leaving us has, I think, maybe a year more experience, maybe the same, I don't know, but very similar. So they might be on the same exact step, actually. So I think he has 1 year less experience, so it'll be a little bit less.
And is he, I mean, you may not know this, is he moving down here and moving his family?
I believe so. So it's kind of funny because when I saw the name, I know this kid from back a long time ago.
So he went to school here?
No, he went to school where I was previously
Oh, okay.
previously at, but he was.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know if he's going to recognize him, but he did. But I
That's
talked to
funny.
him when he came to interview. Yeah, he's very, very good kid. I'll say kid. You know,
Yeah, he'll always be a kid.
yeah, he'll always be a kid. He came in and said, "Go Shaq." Haven't been called that in a while.
And did it come, like, I mean, talk to them about, hey, this is a long-term deal, or do they go for an assistant and try and get a director somewhere? Is that kind of the deal for band directors?
Yeah, well, I know his goal is he wants to be a head band director.
Yep.
So he's got to pay his dues. That was his passion, but I know this from knowing him. His passion was music, and of course, everybody that comes to us, it seems like that's what they want to do. That's their passion. But I think he is trying to. He's not used to being in a position of Garland. He was at a smaller school where I was at, about this size, maybe just a little bit smaller. So he's looking forward to the opportunity of getting back to something he's more familiar with. But I know his goal is to eventually become a head band director, much like a lot of our assistant coaches.
Right.
Kind of in the same boat.
Coaching.
So you kind of expect some turnover in those conditions.
Yeah, and you know, that's kind of another one of those things where you kind of want your assistants to want to go get a head coaching job somewhere or a head band director job. You want them to do that. You hate it when they find them, you know, when you lose good people like that. But you know, you wish the best for them. I think his goal is to try to get to a place like where he's more comfortable and more familiar. It would be at assisting at the high school, where right now he doesn't get to assist as much at high school because he is in Garland. You know, he's at the junior high all the time. It was interesting with him. It's kind of funny that he came came into the interview and he had a heat map. Who has a heat map of the state marching band and how they lined up to begin their marching contest? You know, but he had a heat map of where all the schools that were at the state marching contest lined up. So visually, he was showing Mr. Portillo, well, if you'll see, this is how visually they lined up, and this is how Glen Rose lined up to begin. And so he had the movements and all that. So I mean, who does that? I don't know. He did. So you know,
Somebody that has passion, right?
So I didn't even know that was a thing. But yeah. So he's good.
All right.
Now I can make the records. Okay. Glen Rose ISD recommends Caleb Cates to fill the role of junior high school assistant band director.
Got a recommendation? Do we have a motion?
So moved.
Second?